Just leave it right there, and then hopefully it's getting good audio. It's definitely better audio than from the camera. But, how should I really don't know exactly how I should start it. Maybe this real quick. Howdy. You didn't see that. Should be in focus this time. Sandlot Ball. I don't know what to say, because there's a very solid chance that if you're watching this, you've seen every single other promo that our guys have been shooting. And, you know, it's a project that I've already really enjoyed doing, even in our short time into it, starting, if you want to be absolutely generous, starting in May. But in reality, it really only started last month in August for Baseball Mania 2. We're mixing baseball and sports entertainment and our own form of baseball that we called Sandlot Ball. Obviously, Sandlot Ball is already a thing that existed, which is what we based our own form of baseball on, but we kind of wrote our own rules for it and everything. We set everything up. We have our own whole little idea for everything we want to go off of. There's a lot going on there. It's really hard to actually try and put together a statement that so accurately describes what kind of work we're doing here. So, I guess the best thing I could say about the SLB is you got to see it to believe it. You know, we have events every month. Every single time we're going to be going out there, we're going to be giving it our best, and we're going to be trying to tell interesting stories that we think can entertain all of you. I wanted to introduce myself, the Universal Champion. This stupid belt. I know it doesn't look like a lot right now. It's very unpolished, very guerrilla, very hobbyist looking from us, but we really want to deliver a great product here, and we just hope that you could join us along for the ride, starting this upcoming weekend, September 20th at Stude Park, SLB Homecoming 2025. Hope to see you there. Backlash. I love that promo. It wasn't a promo. It was just a whole, like a little clip, whatever the hell you call it. It's fucking all the wrestlers. Backlash. At Backlash. Let me show you something, actually. This is not going to be part of the video. It's going to be part of the behind the scenes, but right here, this is a foam bat. I actually kind of want to make this a longer form video, just kind of putting together some of the behind the scenes of me trying to record this promo. It's very guerrilla, very just like one take. We're going to push it. We're going to edit it, obviously, but I completely lost track of what I was going to talk about. I actually bought this before my senior year ended at Heights. For those of you who know the absolute origins of Sandlot Ball, which a lot of you probably don't, this started with us at lunch at Heights playing baseball with literally tennis balls. Do I have one in here? Yeah, with like balls like these, tennis ball. There's a rubber, whatever, practice ball. And we would get sticks. We would find sticks out in the fields. That sounds weird. Outside in the rec area at Heights, and we would just play baseball. If you watch Joaquin's promo, I'm gonna edit it right here in the longer form video. just a picture, or I'm probably just going to put Google Maps. We would go in this little corner next to or across the pathway from the actual little football field and track, and we would just have our sticks and we would just play baseball. We would just say fuck it. We would just start swinging. That's where really the rules for Sandlot Ball really started at, and we had fun there. We didn't have storylines there or anything. It was just us going out there pretty much every day during lunch. Whenever we could all get together, we would either have full games or we would just have batting practice. It was just us getting together, having fun. And that's what we really wanted to do with the Sandlot Ball League at first. Just us getting together. I had bought the Intercontinental title belt at first, just because I had never, this is when I was getting really more into the WWE, and I didn't own a title belt prior to that, and as a joke, we put it up to, I put it up as a challenge at the first Sandlot Ball event, which was the first Baseball Mania, dubbed Baseball Mania 0, even though it's Baseball Mania 1s, because we had 2 this past month, and it was fun, because we just got together at Stewart Park, played our Sandlot Ball. Joaquin won that Intercontinental title belt, which, it was probably the most fun that I've had at any of our events so far. But then we wanted to play baseball again, and we thought to ourselves, what if we make this one event like a huge thing? We bring people out to come and watch it, and we have fun with it. We just put too much effort into it just because it'd be funny. Imagine coming to go see these 5 idiots come play baseball at the field. And then that slowly turned into, well, what if we have feuds? What if we write out these stories, and then what if we have more titles? And then that's when Mania 2 came to be. And that was really fun. That was really fun to make there. And so, before we got to any of that, I bought this so that we could play more, because at the time we were losing sticks. And then I never got to use it until Mania 2. Because at Mania 1, I don't even remember what happened at Mania 1, but I didn't get to bring it. And now I carry it with me every day, and it's part of the basis of where Sandlot Ball comes from, where we really want to make an entertaining product. So, we're all none of us are athletes, except for maybe a solid couple of us that did actually play baseball. But we want to show people an exciting game with, actual balls be hit into play, big plays, maybe even some home runs. So we got the foam bat. And for most of our matches, that'll be what we're playing with, unless, of course, somebody wants to play with the real bat. All their choice. And I carry it with me to every game, including my glove, the tennis ball, and the rubber practice ball, and, of course, my title right here. Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely harder to do now, just because of how much effort we're putting into these feuds, and everything we're working on over here, but it's very fun. I enjoy every second that I spend working on it, no matter how annoying it is to try and write and to try and chase people down, tell them we're trying to make this serious, because we are. We may be playing with foam bats, we may be playing on a public field from a public park, but we do want to make this a serious thing. And I'm very passionate about that. That's the only reason why I'm spending this much time recording this promo, talking to a camera about a league that no one besides our friends even really follow or even pay attention to. But I love it. I love every second of it. And it's something that I hope to do for a very long time. It's hard to get something off the ground like this. It's such an idea that's really, how do I put it into words? Very, very dumb. It's a dumb idea. There's not really another way to say it, but it's not a great idea. It's not like we're sitting here, we're sitting here like going like, okay, we're gonna make thousands of dollars from this. No, it's like we were like, okay, what if we play baseball, but stupid, and then write stories behind it? And it's not the first time I've tried to do something like this too. Now I'm gonna go off on a tangent about this whole thing, but the Variety Gaming League. It was so fun. It felt just like this, working on the league. Planning, hoping that we could get events to just jump off the ground, put a rocket on our ass, change the industry. I always said that about the league, and I say it about the SLB too. It's that this idea is revolutionary, and it could 100% change the industry. We just need support. And it was support that we never really got. That's why it's not a thing now. One day, mark my words, actually, I'm going to say this. Today is September 13th, I think, 2025. It has been just a couple months, less than a year since I officially called off the Variety Gaming League. But I will say this. The idea is not dead. It'll never be dead. It's just unattainable right now. One day we'll get the right sponsors, we'll get the right people interested, and it'll be back. But that day is not today, so no point in crying over spilled milk. Sandlot Ball Entertainment League. It's a name that honestly, it's still really not final. It's a working title. SOB, that doesn't even make sense, because SOB is just Sandlot Ball. Not alphabetized. Acronymized, is that a word? Acronymized. SOB is Sandlot Ball acronymized incorrectly, and then on top of that, it's the name of an already existing company that has nothing to do with baseball, except for the fact that they're one of the biggest sponsors of Houston's professional baseball team. But Sandlot Ball Entertainment League. It was going to be Sandlot Ball United as well, but doesn't really hit the same, considering the fact that we're not just sports, we're sports entertainment. Yes, it's a real competition. That is something that I do actually want to talk about, but it's sports entertainment. We're really just trying to tell a story here. We're not as much trying to give you guys a huge ass game, huge competitive scene to build here. Even though there is one, it is 100% a competitive scene. You could come and join us, and you could try and take a title and defend it to the best of your abilities, but we're also trying to tell stories here. And I think it's trying to really mix those together here that makes us amazing. But it is the competitiveness that I am trying to build in the league that I think sets us apart from other sports entertainment, because there is the Savannah Bananas. They do actually play baseball in their own Banana Ball League. They have Banana Ball teams. They have the Texas Tailgaters. They have Firefighters, Party Monkeys, or Party Animals, not Party Monkeys, but have all these other teams, and they do play baseball, but they just do it in such an entertaining way. And we want to take the idea of playing a baseball, but with these huge things that really keep it captivating. But as opposed to going the way of the Harlem Globetrotters, we would go the way of the WWE. We'll see how big it gets. One day.